Your mind is your greatest asset. You see, what you know, what you think, and the knowledge you acquire over time will determine the quality of life, of your life. You see, everything you want, name it, what success, wealth, confidence, and influence comes from education. I know what you're thinking, but not the education you got in school, but the education you give yourself every single day. Welcome to Paradigm Shift. My name is Patrick Barfi. Here we teach you to improve the quality of your life. You see, the people who rise to the top in any field, in any industry, or in any aspect of life are the ones who prioritize learning. You see, they don't they don't wait for someone to teach them or someone else to come and teach them. They don't stop growing after they get education or they get a diploma. You see, after they get education or after they get a degree or whatever certification, no, they take full responsibility of their life, and they make sure they're expanding their minds, they're sharpening their skills and mastering in knowledge and new knowledge every single day. You see, most people never do this. So after they are done with education or after they've done with school, they think their education is complete. So they stop, you know. So what it is they get stuck and they stop growing. They don't really learn anymore because they think they are done with the education. So everything is all that. So they become outmoded. They let the world move forward while they remain the same. See, but the ones that who wins, they make learning a daily habit. They educate themselves every single day, not because they have to, but because they know it is the key to getting ahead. You see, this is the difference between those who succeed and those who do not. And it's not about talent or it is about intelligence, or it's all about who is willing to keep learning when everyone else has stopped. It's not about who is willing to push. It's about, let's say, it's about who is willing to push. It's not like somebody is forcing them, but they are trying to do their best to learn all the time. That's all it's about. We cannot stop learning. We have to continue, and that's where you grow. You see, when everyone has stopped, these people that are winners, they continue to learn constantly. They continue to do that. See, knowledge is power, but only if you keep expanding it. And in this world that constantly evolving, if you're not learning, you are falling behind. Imagine where you could be if could be in a year if you committed to learning something or something new every single day. And it's not just learning and learning in anything. You have to be intentional. You have to be strategic. People think they are learning when they are listening to gossip. They are always watching gossip. They are listening to different stuff that will not improve their life. That is not learning. But to be able to learn, you have to be intentional. You have to be strategic. Continuing doing the field you want to be. Not that alone, just expanding a little bit. So today we have a friend here who, after getting different information, they started doing something different, started learning and changing their life. We're going to talk to that person here. And like I said, here is a place where we continue to improve the quality of your life. You keep on watching us. So I would say before we start, I would say like, share, and subscribe. Minia, let's say.
Yeah. Nyame adom me ho ye. Now so
So yeah. So this program, a program being every Wednesday, 4 p.m. US Eastern Time and 8 p.m. Ghana time. I hope I join the Patrick Belfi YouTube channel now. Will be to me and your live show of this. And I'm for the one drink after that. So join your bit made that. So subscribe, share, like and all that. Yo, I'm also Pacho. You say me tifo nhyɛ da anim and anaasɛ ɔmo nim yɛ mu bi die anim ti wobɛyɛ introduction kakra ma yi na yɛastarte adi nkɔmmɔ.
Okay. Nti medin de Bright Oforio Poku. Bright Oforio Poku. Me fie din yɛ Nana Ofori. Oba me fie a edin a obi ade frɛ me yɛ Nana Ofori. Na mete Accra, me wɔ Accra Dansoman. Yɛwɔ me wɔ Accra Dansoman ha ya.
Hey, ɛhɔ ano atena.
Ɛnyɛ hɔ a na matena mom ba yɛwɔ me wɔ ha. Me maame efiri Achimasuom nti yɛwɔ mu a yɛ a metumi ɛbɔ fa hɔ kakra. Me papa nso efiri Nkranza Bronga Hafo region nti hɔ nso a ɛyɛ a metumi bɔ fa hɔ kakra. Currently deɛ me pam adeɛ ɛwɔ Dansoman Sahara. Little introduction I met me about me home and yeah.
Yo, like I said, paradigm shift. Own your future. Own your future. Own your future. Tell you never can. Say you let me try out own in the future, and you'll be own in the future. Or no, I in the future to the same. You mean any come on? Eti you would dance money at the name fana who school sena who started sena life net any day fana yes sir.
Okay, so you me dance man. Me go school or JHS or Riches of Glory. You more dance man there. I think so only name Riches of Glory. But we were 5 boys and mama and some of our aunties. And me see when I look back, I think say if I have the chance to go back, I'll not change anything about my childhood. Nah, rosy, sir, but I feel say am I in here then to the extent say yetimi kahona yetimi edru baby a empempen so ayewo they say and it wasn't very rosy na niama mo den kakra but na emu so de because yeah no more the pan anti because school me ko SHS and so Ghana National College Cape Coast and me ko business and me ko UCC I ko become accounting into 2018 and I'm a graduate here from UCC into
okay
yeah.
But you business commerce?
Yeah, Bachelor of Commerce. Bachelor of Commerce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. It is all kase we right now the opama the na Bachelor of Commerce the then I opama the 2 year no kai boy nko kakra we dey na see so we okoye adwuma said dey na course.
Yeah. Enti mi wie no minya adwuma ewo bank FBN Bank. Let me mention the name of the bank. FBN Bank. I think say one of the banks that it grew very fast ewo Ghana has to say. Enti minya adwuma wo ho na me ye adwuma wo ho. But after 3 months securing that job no, I realized say enye ho na me pese me wo. I realized say I say adwuma no one way to the extent say there is very little opportunity to learn new things. And it's not very challenging. It doesn't challenge you to become a better version of yourself. Because you do some level via why master. You just do it repetitively without challenging yourself to grow. And I decided, say, after 3 months, no, I decided, say, me establish my business. And me resign here. Me throw resignation letter at the command my branch manager. And me resign here. And me resign here, no, me take about a month. Me resign here, mama, me pay. And me take 1 month to travel to Cape Coast. And just to think. I don't know
So
what
you're
came
on
over me.
Vacation now.
Yes,
They dream your next move.
yes. To think about my next move. My next move. And me call vacation. I will Cape Coast. Not me dream me who say time I'm UCC level 300 into 400 no. Me timi sua ade pam kakra. Me sua ade pam kakra. Enti me wo school no kra na me timi me pam ade Jessica. Obi anim so bright e pam ade. But to be honest, me jai bank ejuma sa adwene be see me trim say me timi de ade pam e make sika. As at then na me skill no enyen drew level la me ka say me ba abe pam ade sesi a me I think say nka nkrofo be patronize it. So I decided say me free vacation ba me improve on my skill no na me de aye adwuma. Enti when I came from the vacation I went to one guy bia opam ade pa. Me ka say me hu obi a Ghana ha nkrofo e wodin sen no but say pure skill pa de me hu obi a opam ade sen no.
You ti
Yes,
mami
me hu obi.
mremo ansa na ya to aso. Ti na
Okay.
wo ye adwuma wo bank
Okay.
no.
But
One I'll just say one I'll just say bibia ma otim when read bibi echinyo one I'll say no me nye biem. Abra wonim say next move bia wo ho. Ana bibi buy ansa unya paradigm shift bi unya bibi bi ansa na say wo ho na say bia. I mean him say dia benya bibi buy. E dia na trigger sa de no bibi ana.
okay. Thank you for the question. And I've always been a reader. And me read books, and most of the books are me reading. Books on the mind. And me reading some, and me reading so me rush and call another book. I can read one book for a very long time.
Wow.
Yes. So yeah, and me read books. And I remember said there was a time I take care mu elko ejuma bank. Me drew a coin in no. Bibi ya me say men sign men jai na men ko. That was when it started. Men sign na men ko fie because the me ye no. Me a me who say future no ye a bit limited. Depending on how I want my future to be, you know. Me sure I wasn't on the right path. Yes, depending on how I wanted my future to be. So I think, sir, what informed that decision was the information I kept on feeding myself. Yes, the information I kept on feeding. Because if I'll take a little time to explain maybe what paradigm and Sanya Mane is, a paradigm is a set of program, just like there is a software on a computer that runs the computer. So a paradigm is a set of programs that runs the way who behave. And there are a lot of people at school, they have a lot of knowledge. They know the right thing to do. Appropriately to their what they want to be, but they are not using that information, and it's because of the paradigm that is operating in them. So I think, say, as I kept on feeding myself with that information, especially information on the mind, you know, I think it informed that decision, or it propelled that decision. So I think, say, reading and studying, and informing that decision.
But
Yeah,
my
because
so also can we finish it?
yeah, because I realized that maybe me no in the process, but sometimes I sit back and I realize that my mindset no, it's not the same as it used to be some time ago, or maybe some years ago. But to me pinpoint when it actually changed. Yes. So that is another thing. Yeah. Yeah.
The shocking thing that made me who say
Okay.
na ujaye na say we need move bi answer no. Hunting them tell me call back you just say because most people don't do that usually no. Obehu say or income coming in the obehu say or trainer when you next move bi answer obu wana afi ɔhyɛ hɔ no ɔmo sɛ afi ne taking a longer to know that's ɔhyɛ hɔ. But say few people now so much jai complete say we name where the next is coming so still with jai. It now was a bit a kakra about that. It to us until ujai no na then how to so buy now call ukusia usako now was skill na kakra by.
Yeah. Now was skill na kakra but na entimi enfami do baby am person me do because the skill was a beginner skill. Enti me kosua adwuma ewo me boss ho. And yes, me kosua adwuma me boss ho. And on bakwa me kosua adwuma won ho no. Menyin say no, or a young guy. Or very intelligent. When one call SHS, DC Krawantro, I think say Ojairo, JHS2, very, very intelligent guy. I really, really admire. And see, because I humbled myself to be under him because just picture this thing. Obia in our world, you say wako school, we do in Pempen. So this guy, school and do level, no.
Now ukusua de
humble yourself. Yes, ukusua de one. A lot of people cannot wrap their minds around that scenario. And but to be honest, in Crawford, me now for and I say in Crawford are around me, and I a cancer, but me I was so focused there. I was just looking for information. I wanted to get the skill, so I didn't consider any other thing. Enti me call ho, and me nene ko kan. Na me say me spend 6 months on it. I know catch me say 6 months there. Emwa na yen 1 year. Enti me take 1 year, and me this year I want to me so I was very, very fast with like I picked it up very fast because I think say after just a month, now omame pam near mama no ni others are oje na omame pam no mame pam until after 1 year and me free in chair me ko be me am shop until with us many year juma no bedru baby I like I said, I graduated from being an apprentice into becoming a worker. Nti ne woman no mama sika, woman no mama sika. Nti me so me boboamisika no. Etimi to industrial machine. Esi mi fie. Nti na me so minya orders nkakra na me pam. Nti mi wie e wo ne ho no. Na me ne my friends yetimi yesusu 1 month na ya jeje 1,000 Ghana 1,000 cedis na ye na 6 na de ama we enti me share no in the omo busa say how na be this particular month no me share no in a way say time a me wie ejuma no ana me pon me ho no sa time no e na me gi me sika enti me pon me ho na me gi me sika na me de current shop me de me machine ko see mu and I started from here. So me starting some clients from maybe I'm quite sorry me now for I me start here, but I then say me pom ade mo bi na odi ohye atare no epie obi obehu no bi o say han na pom atare ma o na waje me number no afre me nti me started from the little friends I know, but to see how there I receive calls very, very often.
Yatuka. For in bright for a young man be a son of a abruchi for the man in number 2 honum. Here atadia new stars yabasi bia obema become a kama pa yatuka. Yo yentrasu. It in your life in your sister times any man cost ni adini na no. time bi amba sɛ bi na apɛ sɛ free kronum ahokyere bi ama na wo pɛ sɛ bibi saa ama amfa wo life mu ana because sometimes we say me dey kind of say friends say Ghana dream finish school and get out eti unya saa de ni bi ana sɛ wo anya bi
Oh, man shada and drink ankosa. I think say me my dream shada ni ho say me say me too fine. Yeah, my dream shada ni ho.
nti na focus ni nyinaa wɔ Ghana.
Yeah.
Nti we are saa so a different because the whole focus no wɔ ɛna nim sɛ wo onya ade a wo twɛn sɛ wo kɔ baabi nti kakra bi ba wo nsɛm bi a no hwɛ ne yie ɛnya ade sɛ wo twɛn sɛ me wo fa bi de bibi brɛ me anaasɛ me nua bi bɛfa makɔ anaa bibi saa it makes a difference because so most people no we school a yɛn try koraa sɛ bi a yɛkɔ bibi yɛadwene nyinaa sɛ bi a yɛkɔ nti ada sɛ me wo fa bi anaa me nua bi me maame bi me papa bi ɛbɛfo akɔ nti sɛdeɛ nka woyɛ sɛ sika koraa ba ne nsɛm koraa no a wofi sɛ nyɛ sika bia no waspɛnde no nyinaa wɔtwɛn sɛ that time so nti ɛma yɛn try yeah good nti sɛ yɛmfa sɛ a young version of you right
Okay.
Before sɛ yɛbɛkasa no na ɛno nko na woyɛ deɛ bi na woyɛ
Nti for about closely a little over a year, maybe men kind of say 14 months near. Baby I was in a Canadian. Akoye digital. Nti I entered, I started learning about stocks, crypto, forex and stuff. And me started investing into some of this. I invested into the knowledge. And see, yeah, so I learned.
Oh, right. I'm saying, where in the kokakra.
I learned how to trade. Me trade in kakra. Yeah, me trade. I'm still learning. I have a long way to go, but I don't say another thing I'm doing. Yeah.
Who trade? Trading start.
Yeah, not stocks. Me trade forex and indexes. To say US 30 and Nasdaq. Yeah. And I said US 30.
Maybe because my question is kakra.
Yeah, US one friend of Dow Jones index fund. Yeah.
And akwasi adwuma se menka nje so oti o.
Madam pa.
Akwasi osi ojo so oti o. It is say no we na ekosen. Say amafo ba be pam niam na ade say na eko finances na ekosen.
At the palm no, and I say generally.
I mean, at the palm no.
Oh, at the palm no dear. Now the challenge I want to say, I think say scalability for you to scale it up, a bit challenging because I am uncomfortable but to get someone who will do it the way you will do it and deliver on time is very, very challenging. Like to get someone like that. And see, sometimes no matter the amount of orders are winning, you are still limited with the number with me. It means that you are leaving a lot of money on the table because you cannot complete it within the timeline. Yeah, so that is the only challenge. But there is a lot of others coming in. So financially, yeah. But I think say what the drink say. I know say enka if I have more hands, I can actually make more, maybe 4 or even 5 times what I'm making now. And that one really, really bothers me.
I think say
yeah.
Make up a being facade no. I've seen your type. More type no yeah, oma umpe bibia perfect no office won't mean jam will be enye. But I'm say was so jama man for start here. Yeah, was so was our trust no. So now we train you. Also when you trust now, yeah, because when you sound to me right now, no, you don't have a business or you have a job.
Yeah.
And you say one qua
Exactly.
and you say business whereby says one kokra na and you dream ye. Who training crofona ebi yet said your way no unya 1 or 2 krana still na ye. It is about time I was start years I don't know. Na bibi anya won ko asa won crofo apprentice near day.
Yeah, me apprentice.
Person be jam me boa.
Me jam once others na me no sometimes no with me apprentice too. Me timi ye niema senior because me training timi ye no senior me pe no. But still na no the others are more than overwhelming. So sometimes me were friends be among some farmer there. Sometimes if you are meeting me the trousers among in your contract I the trousers mama. But I don't know because of if you are meeting me take it time extra I'm senior me say mama but still na however no me training there to me senior me no.
But also starting your trust in them so because senior me the way I was senior Jumani, I don't know. All cast our apprentice too. I mean, him saying was why yeah. The way I mean, sending me see etino. So all cast our apprentice too. The end say you are on a wee bibia. ATM so we starting your trust. We be jamo must start here. To say the mechanic. At this point, you have a job. We need business. So say at that point now, to me, cry jaho could do vacation or UK baby crab to chat him say. I know say it takes time.
Yeah.
I know say it takes time. Hold on. So you say so. Okay. Yeah, not copy so joining your bias here. Yo. Eti crypto. Missing crypto reference. What's the more kind of saying? Media ornament.
Forex.
Foreign exchange. Foreign exchange.
Yeah.
Foreign exchange. No sign am no say.
Into who trade on the financial market.
Mete hɔ nyinaa ase ba mpɛsɛ mehu mete hɔ nyinaa ase mete nyinaa ase ba menim sɛnea Ghanafoɔ si yɛ no ɛti trade wɔ ha nti ɛna mpɛsɛ mehu sɛ
nti wa untimi in trade on the financial market so you have to use a broker obey to say middleman nti broker no mostly organizations nti there is a platform platform obetimi place trades depending after you've made your analysis obetimi place trade nti who place trader they will place the trade on the market for you and see that is basically how it is and now in the trading space it's not as it used to be. There are a lot of improvements and I said there are a lot of opportunities on ground because there are more firms from prop firms ultimately accounts maybe with a little amount. For example, maybe you can buy a 10,000 account for $100, a $10,000 account. Now you have to pass some tests. First phase, I saw pass it maybe 8%. Second phase, I saw ultimately make it 4% on the account. Now after you have been able to pass through these two phases, whatever profits that you make subsequently, you take 80%, the firm takes 20%, and it's really changing lives. Yeah, it's really changing lives. So that is another thing that I'm into. Yeah.
Anyway, I mean that space, but I think say risky.
Yeah. Very risky.
Say
very risky. Yeah.
Me the link na to WhatsApp page. But anyway, beside the to a former person will start kasa with me abaso. Me the link need to. Mo link na me the to about me send bro email so I WhatsApp. Look.
Okay.
And then e be ka wa de bye.
Yeah.
Me hu sama for ye videos ni ade o. Nti me kra me pe o ma no mo ye bi na pese me hu ni ye. Say if you don't have direct access, say as a risky kakra. It's it's
like,
for and I say send because remember we'll be no baby be loose. It's either no 10,000 account, no the amount $100.
Yeah, because Siciano, the space is they feed on, to be honest, senior worker very risky if you don't invest in knowledge first. If you look at the money and go into it, like within a twinkle of an eye. It doesn't matter how big the money is, because it will expose how greedy you are and how indisciplined you are. So there are over trading space, there is a saying say it's only 5% and is successful. The other 95% fail. Yes. The other 95%
you strongly believe say we can't have 5% no.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Initially,
Anyway,
so
you strongly believe so we can't have 9% no.
Of course.
5%.
Look, I'm in that space. I don't do trading. To me, I think that trading gambling. I don't do trading at all. Yeah. And if you say some more US near the more direct access near the no different kakra.
Yeah.
And no chromo yes are trading be lose. Said the wild kind say 5%.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, but watch it we see because
but Mr. Patrick, I think sir, in sometimes
before Sobekano, my main number 9 because this guy, young guy, bright, Ofori, or you're very, very intelligent when it comes to, or you're intelligent in general, but I say, oh, Pama, dear, pa, dear, especially here, what here will be say, the Juma Hote, papa, my family number and 2 answer. Now, on church, we look at the old come was a year until you buy, with a person to crazy. Number they say, number they say,
number is 0546
546,
34
34
60
60
92.
Yeah. Say, I may am a way, you can now can you be an to say the mechanic
yeah. Not make us say in life in general, whatever field that obekum omo nyade e was our field nim around that same percentage. Who take his sports, who take his life, like in business. Like, yeah, it's very true, because if you take every field, the people that are not doing well, and I said the people that are failing in every field, and also saying, omo making and I sense me share videos, I think so. You be what the reason why you are doing what you are doing is because people are not taking charge of their finances. Like, it looks as if say the majority of people are going downhill. Like, so true. I think say it's not only unique to trading. I think say in every phase of life,
we are seeing that life in general, 5%.
Yeah, and 5% are succeeding in everything. So it's not only about. But one thing I'm making about trading is that if you are an educated trader and a disciplined trader, you are not gambling. However, if you don't go for knowledge, you always gamble and you always lose your money. Yes, so that's the little I can say about it.
I'm yet to I'll get in touch. No, watch it to send him how for ye be winning by a majority of them. And I said, okay, my may add it to what you said. No, it's true. We share we are CBB across to be. I wouldn't say 5% of the population, if we are seeing owns 96% of everything in the world. That the rest of 96 of 95 no in there share 4%. Make be that is true. But until so much to me and media, and I even crying. Yes, say, one more cry no trade me fan say gambling, so I don't trade at all.
Yeah, you don't support it.
I know a lot about
Yeah,
the financial stuff, but I don't trade
yeah,
at all completely. Minya cry.
yeah.
Said you can be scabby, but it is
But
quick. Yo,
yeah, but I last time now you were talking about the stock market, investing and stuff. Yeah, I listened to one of your videos you were
yeah,
talking about. I
yeah,
think it's a paradigm shift, the previous one. I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's what I do all the
Yeah,
time. I help people to do those things, invest and all that. I mean,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he did me that side.
Trading the own course.
No. So
Okay,
yeah, can be bright number. Yeah,
okay.
your friend is saying bright number any. Bright say right. 0546340692. Obi a say yeah. I think say I want more bridge mu issue. Yeah, solve it. I ha. We dey try ne hwe. We dey own person be cry for 1 or 2 be pen try ne hwe. Friend no na obe ma ne nsa no yɛ kama papaapa. Ne nsa no yɛ very kama. Yo yɛ ni komo. Mo. Sabra, MC Lusu, Sabra. Me the link neso atum. Link no apɛ sɛ ɔkasa bi abɛtumi akasa. Ɛnɛ yɛnkyɛ bebree iti no. Ti now no yɛnkɔ menka ba your friend say show your friend paradigm shift. Paradigm shift here whereby say we help people to improve the quality of their life by talking to somebody like Mr. Bright. Wakɔ school ko wɔyɛ adwuma wɔ bank ne ade. Nso hu sɛ ɛnyɛ no nkwa na ebitumi abɔ no ɛma ne change yɛ. Wɔyɛ bi foforɔ a ɛde nneɛma anaasɛ ɛma ne finances atotɔ yie paa. Ɛnyɛ no nkwa talk ne nkurɔfoɔ bebree kasa a ɔmo akɔ school ɔmo nkɔ school a ɔmo nyinaa ɔmo di yie. Ne nyinaa sɛ ɛpɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ wokɔ school wankɔ school wobɛtumi adi yie depending on the way a wosi toto nneɛma wote sika ase wote saa nneɛma no so ɛchange wo situation nyinaa. Nti sɛ wopɛ sɛ live show a join Patrick Berfi YouTube your friends channel no and other platforms ni na Patrick Berfi ni na hɔ. Every Wednesday be or how person share a story so with me DM me we can talk about that later on. So paradigm shift no and a topic na owning your future. Say bright to me taking the future when say city here and owning na dey say new be a trust section is ono or check man ho. You crowd was be akwa trading. Yo. What's that trade options, stock options or akwa kakra. Yo, share ha. So at this point, maybe I'll say a young version of you, our Ghana, our complaining. They be our complaining say Ghana nye. Dear na catcher, your first will be at Tamana war investing to so age be sani pandia sana catcher. Because yet be brave say Ghana de won't na home and ye. And so crowd we still starting now sabruchi crowd and create amount himself so wide dream and so which is very few people even a dreams are then. Tinipa sad say na sa for sana almost say na catcher.
And see the catcher man say mostly and place our no it doesn't really matter. What really matters is what is going on in your mind. So just like the name of the program, paradigm shift. There comes a point that if so once the way I see
It's a bright in ya ikakra. Bright, I'm saying why you know what kakra your friend saying. Yɛnte ne yie nti no woba mu a sɛ na wogyina baabi a gyina hɔ no a sɛ wo movie a ɛm sɛ wobɛkɔ back to baabi a na wowɔ no. Yo sɛdeɛ mekae no mede link na to box no mu ti no wa a wopɛ sɛ wo contribute no bɛtumi mo baa so yɛ loose no yɛwapɛ a so ɔno so ɛm sɛ baa so yɛ loose no okay bright so call me sure say technical issue I'd say the American bright number any Bright number is 054 634 6092. Nesano fe Montry no. Montry no. Yo, the topic so a paradigm shift on your future. On your future.
Hello,
On your future.
sorry.
I
Yeah.
say me say nipa bi omoba no omuntimi stay em say ene ayi. Yo
Yeah.
tika wasem.
And me say the what are the I was say young youth, you know, and I say the younger version of myself. And say city time no, there are a lot of information here. Enye no correct. There are a lot of information yenya away 3 months enye no correct. Sa information running the way you make your decisions. Yes. So sa information abe paradigm. Am I making some decisions via emwa your future? So the best thing we can do is to change our mind, your mindset. Send you see a dream effort. That's the best thing I beat me. So because I believe, sir, if someone who has been able to conquer himself in his in his mentality, no matter place or be successful, because the truth is that they are successful people everywhere. Uko ekurase there are successful people there, and there are failures also there. So it proves, say, regardless of wherever you are, no, you can be successful. Now, why is it that some people are not successful and others are? It's because of the way they think. And I say, on my mindset, say, what dream, actually, say, because whatever we see outside is something that started in our mind. Even with the cars that we see, the buildings that we see, it started in someone's mind. So if what is in your mind is fighting against you, how can you cannot do better than what your mind is. That's what I want to say. You cannot overachieve the state of your mind. So the first thing that we have to really take serious is we have to begin to change our mindset. Yes, and I believe, sir, that is the most important thing, because me, Ceciano, I've realized that our biggest enemy is ourselves. Our biggest enemy. Yeah, ideas and how the ideas leads us into making some decisions that are not good for us. So if you want to change, we cannot blame anybody, government, or any will be our fault. If we change our mind, our situations will change. So that is what I can say.
Awesome. William said what you me pa na
Yeah.
you mu bebre so to say the can no ebi mu hono ma omo wo situation amu ya omo ye omo adwuma kama sikaba bibia ye kama ne ade. I know say you might know a friend or might have a relative or you might know somebody omo the same situation mu and so omo aton omo ne ma de akwakoto visa a omo de kwa abrochire.
Pacho san can be.
They say enim krofo bebre omo wo say situation bi a wo mu yi. Wo ye wadwuma kama bibia ekoso kama sikaba wono wadwuma no ani gye ho ne ade. Omo aton ebi adwuma no ana property bi omo no de akwakoto visa a omo kwa abrochire. Sankofo ndi ase na be ka kire omo.
Omo aton adwuma no.
And that's all you want to do. Crowd with me, community skakakra or the aquacoto visa, which is Juman because of all officer
greener pastures.
greener pastures. Yes.
Okay, so me the me I can say.
I know it's what can dream with the end because we sometimes I dream when you say beer, but the whole idea and say as a Ghana the ultimate issue.
And see, I know idea as so you through trim. Me personally, no, I think say bibia say untimi ye wa Ghana. Oko abruchi untimi ye. Sana me hu no. Because any place na individual no. Individual like the air course trim how you can succeed. If you can succeed in Ghana, you can succeed there. But when you mean succeed in Ghana, what makes you think, say, if you are mismanaging your money, if you are habits now, do you understand? So me, what I would say is that the first thing we should change our mindset, and we should not think say Ghana had here because there are a lot of people in Ghana however no, I don't know I don't know where this question is going to, but I think say mostly people want to go outside for so many reasons. I don't know all the reasons. Yeah. And I don't me nka say eye ana enye. Na mom no the meka ne say say men fan show trim say okoho everything will be so road, like everything will be okay, because if say niema say wentimi anhwe wabrabo so e wo ha okoho sa ena ebeye. And I don't think say wise say obeton ohun niema e de akoto your friends, maybe why establish a business waha. I don't think it is wise to sell that business and use the money to go and buy a visa and go. Personally, I don't think it's a wise idea, because if say I don't know for what reason you may want to go there, but why don't you let your business run in Ghana? Like, why would you want to sell your business or whatever? Personally, I believe say the whole world is our parish. You can decide to go to wherever you want to go to for so many reasons, but make sure say the reason why you are going there is a valid reason. That's what I can say. That's what I can say.
Yo, you mo join Emerson line here in Tiaman and Kasabiana or Kwama. Mo.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Over.
Who call their mother? Yo, and then you see paradigm shift, you see own your future. In your friends say bright Edibia at my Diana also better. Your thought.
I am seven bunny chavis at the phone.
Oh, to say Diana, we be BAB. We be BAB. Is it
over say una church is una been a church say man settle on one thing. Nti unya we are sadwene ayade foforo ho, especially last year I must create more passive income. Nti me no say they create more, but then person we can say bro on say na you know ikoyi man, but em say the problem is say the workers no and apprentice and boys no na enough. And I think say it's high time say we say we create factory and also we create we be na adwuma amana ikase say we employ more people. I think that's what Timia he'll become one of the best or even number one fashion guy in Ghana and even in West Africa or the whole world, because man for Ginidi and only madman so I think say omana nimko senos be ama admana bi then of a which say yebenya omo kanu kre and ebe san omo so omo kanu kre. I think say so yen hwehwe mu ana say okoso ehwehwe obenya omo for me admani amano and be better say obenya admano dia command na for. You should focus on building. So to be building here, I bet and passive income. Now feel we different things. If you acquire forestry.
Yeah, I'm saying I was all doing sad and because any was catching say oh correct to the na me nim say you city any there. That's all bread. Nkwana we adwuma There's ukwana we adwuma ni jira. Yo. Yeah, shade. To say the near kana another one suni. These are some of the excuses so to say the old cano. More mess about subi. These are some of what you say. There are no jobs. They are not become found. They come for it. Say I'm out for a almost say there are no jobs. And here you many ho. But what you now would you make what jai class SI or Jacquay apprentice abbey. Today I catching nipa almost say there are no jobs.
I think that if you look very well, you identify a problem. If you identify a problem and you work very hard, you can be the solution to the problem, and that's business. And see, I think that excuses, senior kind excuses, and sometimes people are fixed on one particular thing. And see, they don't see any other thing. So, and see, I think say very open minded, kakra. Now we look at other avenues. Ebia, baby, why doing any crampona? Be free. Yes, and I realized that a lot of people, especially Omako school, AVA school, no.
Okay.
Omako school, say Omo koye bibia, maybe Omo set up business, maybe some small thing bia. Ayana Omo say the Omo belittle Omo. So what they'll do is that they'll sit down and wait till they get employment. And I think that one is also holding them back, because in Ghana here, small businesses now you want to say in small no. That's I don't know for I'm big things. And if you bet me assistant ya join say ya co school into your pay na ya ka say now even the truth is that there are a few salaried works it will pay as much as you will get when you are doing your own business. Yes. And the small businesses, and I said whatever you find your hands to do, no, I think that it can fetch you money here in Ghana. So that's what I can say.
Okay. Yeah, welcome Ubia baby. Ubia also be Mary, Ubia, your friend say, Kwesi, David, David Kobna. See, I'm watching from Dubai. Great lesson. Yeah. Beside the link, not to be so Kasa, and I ain't check it, you know. Obviously, yeah, was all your next time. Mo, yeah, she knew about or you'll be only the Juma and the crowd, or you be bree. So be your Ghana, no Cassa, Jumani Ghana, dear now be catching. Oh, Queen Ujani by.
Is it scanning your mind?
Ever, scan yourself, ever. See, they will see what you are. It's dear now, Becca, or because a Jumani Ghana, dear now, Becca. So, nay, in a freezy. A freezy. You call bar or bar, near to us. Eti said in the mechanic, yen shed and chessa. Eti crack no. Send abe catch ubi bia, especially or more my own madrin say, said yeah, because when so about so kakrebi, especially so more kustunia than go better no chains because of that. Said the minimum say, yes, it's true. There are no jobs, said your kind, no crowd specifies there are no salary jobs, but their work the bibri honum. Work the bibri ho. Hey, to work the ubinya biaye. Job na ubia unya binya ye for be for jumem. But said your kind problems bibri ho abitimia solve so ubinyeska. Hey. You know kwesi adwan ne kwesi we dey wa be ka wadan fo. Kwesi adwan wa be ka wadan fo.
Many akwesi na call school SHS National Ghana National.
Oh, that
yes, na me in the I am a bedmate.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I remember that top. I could see a mini apa.
I didn't say nyenche kra.
I was
Mr. Beverly, good evening.
It's video so.
Yeah, that means
me who picture no na me who. Okay.
Yeah. Me na me say me ba na ma be bright about so. Bright madam for pa me na e ko school ni bibia. Ana o she ni business na se no na me wo ho. Me na me o de me ye ni practice o si ade pam no. Me na o de me ye ni lab rat. Yeah, and me be can say me so
time na we school now. Bright, many yan we school the same time. It's Bright na adwen say obesua ade pam no. E dey ntokwa bebre ba fie ho no mo nte ase ne papa nte ase. Me kai time bi me kotra no. Ne ma me say nti muntu adanfo ifo. Obi a yede wako university or say no mo I say it was I say omo nte ase ni nti a we jai bank adwuma no. Now say obekọ akọpam ade. Edi na me ko bi anane ma me ka chem say o mean too bright for na say bright say no. It is that time me nim so beka me confuse na opam no or the machine ye wine bi no. And no sha or the chance here. Na me tired na or the practice no. And na or the pam. It is me trying to picture be say that we here. Let's send the amount.
Over to me the picture not to. Over to me the picture not send it, Mr. Patrick.
Just me go me gallery. Me na ma send the amount. So and me kind of move fear no or ho na no the table be see ho. And na pam ni o man no ho no him machine no na ne ma men boafu. And na go adwuma.
You do school ase kwa investors in the
what UCC. Ako UCC akoye become say the business communication. Eti no omo nti ase at the time make anani papa so ni nti ase as he became the black sheep so called because he knew what into those time right to be a man you static kind books in check think and grow rich ness anyo man near King Cancer. Into na me tenase. I could understand. Yeah, na me tenase, but nani ma me ntiase. Into de bia na buy. Oh, say it is not bank na juma no so na stressful or to quite very risky job. So yeah, e be ma coins bi. Obeye juma na wi na ma bebe. So na me ne kasa mo na o si o chale. Obese o sua ade pam. Na ade pam no ko no is e chere no hu.
Yeah, no kind of beginning.
Yeah. He started with YouTube and all those things.
Hey, because yeah, miss out. Wow, sha, what down for no? Sa step now will take years. Our bold decision. Oh, sha, see, send I am no.
Oh, it was one of the most important decisions I will make here. So when you say kudrono, even though nani ma menene be montiase no, he had a vision. Oh no ni baby episode do. Eti no I said now those times he come no and hani baby because no he was expecting say omuntinase. Yes, so that was how no etimi fight the negative energy because he knew say decision you am making and I'm ready to fight and protect my dream. So it was a very good decision I will make here. And you know, there will be a point in your life where you have to be resilient. You have to be resolute and say, no, I will be relentless. Whatever it is, this is the direction I'm going to, and I'm going to make it, and I'm going to do everything it takes to get there. Whether family, you know, also what your master say.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to just love them from afar. So you just with the dream you have, no, me I've experienced it also with emergency saying it, but so no man started boy na say who say hey, I say kakra sate be share I go say hey omega say meba na minim so obeye. I'm so proud of you.
That's a right. Of course, you say, parents of my day, or Matthias, kakra, still are. Everyone still Montias you, and found this now be still, still. If you found the first say, or do a co school, was I call university every now won't bank being near Juma, or more tie being commanded. If you want still Montias and found this car, when you say, or who at all.
Yeah. Mr. Patrick, you are very right because no credit how can you no credit.
Yeah.
I thought that almost to me who say the now more drain and yes and next. Like we prove you wrong. However, no, still and I feel say because of friends or colleagues because Nadam Fuba bank, Nadam Fuba say what the open my dear opama dia yembu and onye krache. So from that point, you know, they still feel say nana nka unye adwuma bi akoye they still the sometimes not as it used to be, but a woman want to make catch them a woman want to make catch them because not because you are not making money or anything, because of how their friends or people will see you. I'm going to say akoye de onya krache kra and so but sending akosi kan you know you our generation different. Sometimes there is nothing you can do to change their mind. So you just do what you have to do. You fulfill your responsibilities to them. Then you continue with your dream because they are not going to live your life for you. Yeah.
So na dia yakra ne say ebi su kra na enum na saa niam na bi omo so kra omo ye de hwe wo school. Oh, saa niam na bi na bi omo is the first say yeah wo ko school na wie na ye ni de e say de a just once I one more time adwuma ntoka ma wo de a ultima adwuma ma wo flat ne de fa ho ska bi ade bebe bia but say mu can we say continue keep on or say you should keep on showing them the good results after a while no am afi do be bi because e bia na nipa no kra na almost say e asimesi ba de hwe bank atoka ama no bank ama no da e bi kra na financial na no ho kire no there be a wo ho kire wo sa so still no mo hu ni sa the first say aye so chi na no ani here akwasi yo at said you okay no yeah ka wo de by there na be ka kire unuano because we even say okay was a friend say we first hand you now who say ni esi ko
me who be from 2009 2009 and yeah
we be ka kire ye nuano bi a omo wi school a e bia onya adwuma nyeye na still that so twen na bia ko betimi ai bibi there na be ka kire omo
the mechanic say first thing is say also adwen no ko hohoro adwene na da utrim no and ye ka se ko hohoro adwene na ko tie obi te se obenda ko opa lock ho be 2 days bi na born videos be 30 me sana me ye no me tie no back to back sa me we na say ye di je bi agumiti ne so
a charge you
utie ne sa eno no be mo hu bibi and even say ebu ha problem ni say omu hu si na omu hya ase ana say utie me obenda ko videos na obi ko abetima be ka de oye na wo hwe na say ade we ben me ebi obi betima ka say ono oye abobo ya ana say oye mobile money ana even me obenda ko ka say do DNA business do betima say maybe o ma me ton jeni ana say we so what na it gives you one amount of motivation and osan kire say na obeye no start small, track your money, do not overspend, budget or principles no one in your money. It mean the mechanic say we school now hu ne won yesisi a wo de go and do that mental cleansing for videos no videos ni we are things will start jumping at you naturally. So we have videos no over and I may have back most of the people or have back one. No, why distracted every day. Me story no pana me kwa soon. Every day, every time. So I say addiction. Do you have to be addicted for success? And yes, sir, because programming, you often say you are 25 years, you just graduated, or you are 24, 25. That is 25 years of negative programming. So you cannot use just 30 minutes to cleanse all that program. You have to be intentional, and it has to be every day. Into what I'm trying to say 1 week, you will start seeing results. Your thinking patterns will change. The way your perspective will change. Into say, we just start cleansing we are. Then no one can say, okay, maybe how much do I have? Maybe Obenda says start small. So you don't need any big money. Binisa obi or pesca. Kakestie bi ansa na ode akoye ho enti de wo no one shall say be a 500,000 cedis 2,000 then you make the next step to go there say trading be na person we ya obepe obi a oye bi so obenda akosi look for the knowledge to obi a oye ade na oye no na one na kasa say maybe obi ton pabwa no akọ maybe Accra guys o mo ton pabwa na on na kodi nkomo say o pese o ton pabwa ni bi those guys who come how be tell say oh meet my farmer o say me the be ma o say o bet my ton ni say it will be your knowledge it will be fear no about your calculations then you start or even sometimes before you even start officially you can just tell your friends around you say oh Charlie me ba be ton we you and I say oh Charlie say I'm a ton perfume and I oh then say Charlie say I'm a ton portrait for aduane or anything I want then you can start from there. So I think the first step is cleanse your mind, then get an idea and then start small. And then be resilient.
Was it factory reset? Was it reset the whole thing?
Yeah, also yeah, mental cleansing. Mental answer. The one cleansing, who shot in us a bibiki to a boomer, a tija kakebia, yembe shishu besa koba. Anna already now family no support too, society no support too. I sorry no so one strong war inside now. The least way now obedane. It also make we are cleansing every morning. Everyone say every morning, just listen to some of the audios, watch something, and just reprogram your mind. And then the last thing is read books. Books also buapa. Yeah.
For example, books ben san ebe boy.
Oh, wait me the obenda akudi enancha here. So perspective we say streamline
African advantage streamline.
Yes. Nina iti ubet masha share with those ones no. And no so obenda aku books are very small. The size no into enye hu sa. To bet me the 1 week crack kind back. Yeah. Okay, kind no na to unya challenge be book na
African advantage say. Already no a very nice. Ma hu say nyama na wonam ho a de bia wo kwa adwuma a wo ba na na say wo pa adwuma kra wo nya bi no. Say adwuma ne wo ho wo wa ho. Na
me say me enye obenda ko anka me ndwene ho da say me kra metima ko enwo business mu because me papa mu krom omo ye de bia me kwa me man no guja no ho ye amba me trim kra say ade metimi da ye bibi. It's a one kind of ube doing say we here some big money be could be a shop or Medina and I say no. But Ben that put that in the platform, he makes it so practical. Say Mr. Fezia me no. Me be time say so where has my mind been all these years? I said because baby Anna meeting na a new site. And bami trimu that say I say can meet me be small cement shop will be and kasame my you bright about honum abesami or baby na meti first no. It was a new site na man for see dan. Me real school bami trimu that say even if I start with 10 cement bags a car and I say we are okay me call bami trimu that because I join it that baby. I say I join in home bami trimu that. And that last 2 weeks, na me go fi na me area, na me development. And I'm say, that time I bet na hanum say not really ho, be any ho. As you see, block factories, a big ho, among 4 year water depot, we say, among building materials. So I'm say, it's added all those. And na me na honum de biao. Me ko walk, me ko jog, and I'm kwano, bami trimu that said. Workshop no those times now just about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, the blue are honey developing. You'll be surprised. So it's if one kind books no, it's like the way I see the books, it's like a lens. They say it shapes the way you see things. Mm-hmm. That's the thing about knowledge. Once you acquire it changes your perspective. It's like the dial set of a radio. Maybe initially you're on a different frequency. The more you read, you tune into a new frequency, and then you start seeing things at a higher level. The same body, the same mind, but a different frequency.
Yeah.
And that's the power of reading.
Yeah. With him, minim say enye wuntini wa ha. But I say me wasem kakra. I would say sometimes so can be a man for person can be kakra for the way no more man for who the entire o support to and I say o kasa asem kan nema kakra bi a waye na amanfo nti ase.
Oh, me share that get nyoma bebre sa but Mr. Benda kwa aboa me because as a stance no me ye adwuma ana me san ko school ana ma sha business ase kakra with the oil no we are trying to it is here no say no say about me to go ultimate to oil no go then the price no cost so kakra ana it's that is what I'm doing now. So I work I'm a civil servant actually. So I work
Say amanfo ti ase ne say say ne city no o ye adwuma o ko school na wo say business. This is some of the things I yenye.
Yeah.
You know what you are saying. Wunim dear worker. Can come on my books now. Casaman for reading. Can come is very big on can come on a friend or can be also pambo. Meaning so pambo one of you and I say.
Me
okay. I say perspective by Obenda Akon, the history of African by Professor Molifi. Can come a very year about history and a civilization or barbarism by Cheki and now saying why white fragility by Robin. I better not can be some medini negus by me so. Eti books na more can here papa. Because they said they can all share for 24 years. 24 years now with a negative, and I said, yeah, we said negative because some of my idea suddenly they might constantly you couldn't yet when you see we are hey my sad now for so long. So one she we want say the woman no it's na you can say a drew say na it was so reset mind no or said you na enye adwuma ni ya adwuma fa ba say enye adwuma what did they betray no enye adwuma I don't know where you so enye adwuma you know in na show in you know when you say be a school man could be o school ni bi pa oh o could be it is a we obi na we school na that so ti na fi say me de metina hɔ apa adwuma in your way so osako back class the story the you can say osako si obi a nipa no kra on co school nipa no yes one co school kakra ba onu ekomo chen na osa nyini chen enso ko hye na se esa asuan me de kakra me hu ne say yemu bebre ho no ma yen try anything you school ya dream na ne say one ebia ye pay adwuma bi na adwuma ni nya ya yen try any other thing two ya dream na ne say bia episi free crew no TV no opportunity bi ba kra na ye kra na yen yire hu sie ska na ye te say dia so be da se mo ni ska na chi obi nya bibia fa kakra be nya bia fa to now the two abu hu afi na e blow up na fa yiska na three che say ye nya adwuma no kra na ye good ni adwene say wo si free ho nti kra no say yeah high ho kra you know eti sa ne mani na no bibia te say dey yen try anti I don't know one more try wo more try ni na anya say easy but more try ni na no what you say niama after a while no which is baby be ko bi ani ho a wo try one thing na yi ebi obi wa be ya by a small wo share cases na few people pena overnight success no, so overnight success and your plan. The plan is a long-term, gradual, consistent. It will share a system. You try anything. I can guarantee you, say, will be a school, be a bay 15 years ago, and now you first about 10 years ago. This guy or this their friends and this lady, a chain sending off a B. If you know for money, ska, and that's enough for you to have a quadrille, and that's enough for you to be a 10 years old. Make be opportunities to be training him. Be crab. Me business who mammy and yet or say be a medium train my quadrille. It's in the movie say was trying to see a track because say most of the seminar can now see a trier maybe a can cassa. You try you make any effort. It's need to own a Ghana yet and a Germany Ghana. I said, even I can see you might not get a salary job by work there because work they also solve problems are and only work and be bebree aye it ye kro mu de work ne de wo ba bia bebree wo hwa amanfo ye niam bebree ekoso it ye bibi a in na betimi a try see a try bi especially say we obi a we school na oda so te ho pa dia meant na wasa because bibi a ma wo twen dia na aba bisi ne say you know start here bibi e bi kra de wo ye no kra tu enu no obi nya connection bi na bi aside kra lead to the adwuma obese wo koye no na so wotena ho saa kwa ne de enye e da omuso a obi office wan ebi a wan ko school nti no on de ebi a on ka ho ontimi nye ye no enye no kra ina yete yenua isa story we class 2 wan ko bi we class 2 ese ne oni abrofo na sign contract we be saying na wo odi aka dey so na wo sa no wan ko school na na ultimate sign contract so ko jinim de o say yeah so oni Fred Kasai oni obinda Kasai omo yeah omo chen de onye no yeah you see class 2 and we it mean if you say yen try cry yen just say make effort no na stories na omo di enu kan no an yeso ba wo adwuma ni Ghana te o see tukwa because right now pa yen ko universities ni na say yeah man for visa omo mesinko we hwe ni pan ke beka wo professors nkwa beji bia ko yen try kakra yo meja mo me start here free your friend say bright is na obe my last because my last kasachiri nyina na kaso amomo abruchi so mpeso mo ba no edi hu ahye ye asuma no o see take and the topic na ye own your future o see take your future into our own hands ipa bebree e wa abruchi so mo nyankon beba and so edi nyama bebree na akwa yare ade na abeye na you know yenu yakua ye tie ne story yenu yakua kasa o see ade na worry pie sa ade no oduro no hu se sente sa akra asa de o ba ya che se yare bo wana obehu na wo it no so why wadwen se opeso okoso a obetimi akọ you know obetimi akọ ekwan dem ma obetimi akọ obi na kan ye se obotum koso sika hospitals bebre hoduma obetimi ahwe oyi iti saa ne mani na ye di bank saa ne mani na ti menu akwesi ne start free so ka bibi chire nyina Ghana for nyina general say the experience kakra wanya ni ade wunyi ne kase de ba kakra wanya ni ade no kwan be na e be fa so ye betimi aba ne abeboa ne aboa ikuru so.
Yo, Mr. Bev me that say, the make to say, or say a tia say, Bibini ye nipa papa. Ana Bibini a dia, obit my ye. Mechanibium, Bibini ye nipa papa. Ana Bibini ya dia, obit my ye. Mr. Bencher say, the mind is the battlefield. It is a ulusu a kono wa wajunima. Where ye will. So adwene no every idea obeyama adwene no enya hoden a eno no ebema ideas ama iwe encourage ne say like twice no yeah no it also videos no also hwe say books no also kan say ayonkofa obefa the interaction to say what we are having now no these are some of the things that gradually are going to change your mind. You might not see it, but give yourself even 6 months of constant application to this kind of information, you know. Who say onomo assistant and obina when you obina be catch us sorry like I bet say it be a doubt. First time me tell Mr. Obi, me say me dampano so say me mean that say me say nipa be cry me honestly speaking. So later come me realize say bright enim no dada and my friend say now who papa we na one country me na me buafu say bright who papa we na one country because me see any messages. I mean, I just heard of Mr. Bean in December. I think just before the election, 1st December, and I met share the videos. And from December till March, you know, the transformation he's had in my life because me every day meet me not more less than 3 videos. Me share more biom. Me them have creativity here. So it's just the my downloading to me plain me sorry na me kudware na me tie me ko adwuma na me tie me pon na me ba na me tie and it's changed my life. I've developed this new love for Africa, new love for my identity. I'm learning about my history, the Asante Empire, all those things, no. And we say no, we are very, very strong people. So my last one is that believe in yourself, get the right information, and surround yourself with positive people. That's all. These are the secrets. Believe in yourself, get the right information, and surround yourself with positive people. That's it.
Thank you, Akosi. Thank you. Hey, yeah, that's it. Bright. Then also Uwama Yinyina.
Okay. Okay. The kind meda Mr. Patrick Lefi meda wase. Wama me akwenya ma metimi ne wetiefo ene wahwefo. Edi nkita ho. Last
Patrick,
my
Bright
last
number na
word.
ho no. Be among get in touch, especially Obama Ghana. Yeah, we are now the baby awo Ghana no so aka ho. Na ayi US for ne diaspora Obama outside na no. The number na ho no, man get in touch. Obi twitwa start kama.
Okay. Okay. Enti me so me last word me debema yeah and say one say if I say my assignment you test here the way we are seeing it doing. There are a lot of people are wasting so much time on social media, not on things that are improving their lives, but things that are taking time away from their life without any positive returns in their lives. So I want us to take the time, monitor ourselves. So monitor. We should stop scrolling. We should only say a repetition of the good information to your mind and a manifest in your outside world. And just like our brother said, you cannot just listen to it once, or you cannot just read it once. You have the information in your head, but it will not manifest. You will not even apply it. So I want us to let go the unnecessary things. We should let go on the unnecessary things, because in our generation, so much YouTube, so much your friend is saying Instagram, not on programs like this, but on just flipping, just scrolling. So maybe say if we can eradicate that from the lives of the youth, we will be very, very, very productive. And secondly, I want us to try to challenge ourselves, especially our mind. We should be very creative. We shouldn't run away from risk taking. We should take the risk, and we should accept the whatever comes with it. When we fall or when we fail, we should rise up again and do it again. So that's my last words for the program. Yeah.
And we bound to fall, and the idea be happen. It happen to rise again. Thank you so much for the way. Yes, I will see taking opportunities. I will see a way. I love your story so much. I love your story so much about how we hear Juma. Now even the next step, you didn't know the next step. We said that giant, and that happens. Usually we'll be the kind of BS one son way. But you see that faith that you had, say we beat me as the giant without the next step. No, very, very courageous. Very, very courageous. Said the name no canon. Here I will say, see, you dear grow too much. Say, she say, wouldn't point be as I would in any hobby moon. I mean, you can see one crow jab boy. So any of my what a chobek born abrus, a chobek abrus, never to dinner, which you know, Lena grow for a German escape, but which you have one abrus. Hey, for a season, sometimes they never be for a season, and yet for it be a rest of your life. Oh, and I will see making sure say, when mindset, baby up is woodrew, who's uncle for no annual and a diagro. Because one up is all. Hey, open so for dinner about me, what to me yourself. Because we knew anything about so. What did you mention? Course of war, one share open so a doctor, Obama when ye go medical school, acquire a doctor. It is a baby up wood rather than emphasizing in Fan Cusca. You know, emphasizing in Cusca. PC in Yesca, and PC be seen the esca 4 years. And PC be yet the esca 4 pound more fast so much me, you know. It is some of reading a very, very key. Reading a key. And I was seeing you home, seeing you can start to share history in this animal. I was seeing who are you? The Kaiser one time in a program about Mr. Obey and say, or the Sheba and the kind of say, sometimes I will see a call back of family history, dear Juman and normal, dear and normal, any day. And Palm is statistics check a camera, and which say, you will be Rame, and one normal, but now so me. Tios a wohu saa nneɛma kora ma bibia tumi change start sɛ wosum yie wosɛ ade wei deɛ sɛ adeɛ de woyɛ paa no nneɛma bebree tumi change ɛwɔ life mu nti yɛnsua adeɛ sɛdeɛ meka no wodeɛ wonni book bi a yɛadwene wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ w'adwene ho adwuma a book baako aka yɛ Think and Grow Rich ɛno deɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ wɔ ho adwuma a ɛyɛ good ɛna there are so many books The Richest Man from Babylon, those things nyinaa yɛ good but ɔmo wɔ principles ne processes bi wɔ hɔnom a me no sometimes you crew na nyɛ adwuma yɛ bɛbɛtumi ayɛ w'adwene deɛ different but sɛ ba sɛ wode yɛ nyɛ adwuma wopɛ deɛ bɛtumi aboa powerful you crew mu deɛ a te sɛ ɔbɛngya ako deɛ te sɛ deɛ na meka no perspective ɛno wɔ hɔ unlimited opportunity saa abusua mu nyinaa so ɛnuru ayi mpo ɛnuru 100 pages mpo woyɛ obi a ready paa wobɛtumi de bɛyɛ one day kora ready bɛyɛ for ɛyɛ friends resilience self investment and streamline seminar no so muka so mu ready yankasa and my best one pie African Advantage ready African Advantage I may recommend you bring to books in the crap and be ready a be mouth say won say e kwan a wonam so kra wo kɔ no ni nyina just opportunities in kwan go a change and 100 pages crowd which may reading so short obi am pesa books no bi obi was na me so go minti me kenkan na me so me dey nope, you are not. There are so many these days videos. I'll be to me. Hey, would join it? Patrick Befi YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok. Hey, would dia henka yebi? Koprobi da ku yebi. There are so many ways. A way you local language. Enti you are not of the hook. Say, I me de minti min share de minti min kenkai. Enya no kresi say the suddenly hobi. Obia. Saa nneɛma yɛ ka wo sɛ wosua adeɛ na yɛka sɛ wosua adeɛ a ɛnyɛ 4-year college nkoa ne adesua ho sɛ wo sɛ saa ne adwene nti nya te sɛ wo sɛ kosua adeɛ na no 4-year college no nyɛ no nkoa ne adesua apprenticeship ɛyɛ adesua ɛma me ma obi tɔn mu kɔ pɛ sɛ wokɔtɔn mu kɔ a wɔtena nipa no nkyɛn ɛyɛ adesua apprenticeship ɛno no nti biribia pɛ sɛ woyɛ bia so sɛ wonya ho nimdeɛ sɛ na me challenge nnua bright wɔ yi what's one was trading this be challenge was here
trading yakope bank bin yo na mo trading in there me
like was here eti yegyina ye make sure say ye bibi fa say ye nye bibi wo ho a betimi aye betimi aboa ye ma menom enua ma no se mawie ya fe na ye be post me metifie me nya hwe ye nyina success story of this girl my friend say nursing sadness now or farming or train or the study. We have so many things out to beat me. Yeah, ferry, which is classy, I won't ferry jumo. Now won't stray jumaso. Every Wednesday be our paradigm shift. 4 p.m. Your friends say US Eastern time, 8 p.m. Ghana time. Wednesday be I see a tell story, so DM me, you tell story. And Ubahaswa ubinya BBC what is story no cry now to say na AA kano what is story no cry na say who the obeya a tea in your bright it bit me jinjao now was start to say ultimate baby internet every Wednesday be one and you make sure so you spend wisely, save intentionally and be generous until we meet again. See you.